Hey, buddy. This is Buddy. He's the dog that's always following me around. And yeah, today I'm gonna be making I guess it's more a beginner's video, but I guess you could call me a seasoned gardener, but I still use these little mini greenhouses. Yeah, this is a company that makes them around here. Basically, they're a little plastic rack filled with these. These are made of, I guess, peat moss and potting soil. They're like a little disc of compacted soil wrapped in a little mesh like this. And what you do, you add about 1.5 cups of water. The instructions are all on the package. Just gradually, like this, you wait maybe a few seconds and you continue. And then slowly they'll start to pop and they'll become as big as that. Yeah. And the beauty with this is that the roots can actually come out, and you just take the pod with your little plant on it and you just dump it in the soil, cover it all up, make sure the mesh is covered, because sometimes, I'm not sure how much it would wick out moisture, but anyway, I always cover it. And yeah, you do that in a bigger pot and you are done with your starter plants. I mainly use them because they come with a mini greenhouse, and the size of this is exactly the size of my windowsill. So as you can see, this is April 22nd, I think, and we still have snow, even though I have a greenhouse. Oh yeah, gonna have to get adjusted to my new phone. Anyway, even though I have a greenhouse, it's still too cold for most plants in there. I'm gonna try some peas in pots this year, and we'll see what that does. So basically, let's get back to this video. What you do, once they're plumped up, you can wait a few hours to make sure water goes everywhere. You take your seed like that. There you go. This is a Daikon radish seed. An old buddy of mine from YouTube gave them to me, and I'm pretty sure they're still good. Dale Caller, if you want to go check out his page, I'll try to put the link. And basically, you just dump it in there. I don't know how they do it, but the little holes are already made. And what I used to do was to just like push the soil over, but sometimes it doesn't work that well. Let me just try and do this. I'm just gonna push the seed a little bit deeper. Basically, this right behind your seed packet, it'll tell you how deep to okay, this is in French. How deep to plant your seed. I've planted a lot of seeds in my gardening times, so I know how deep to plant them. I'm just covering the hole here with basic dollar store the stuff that I had. It's just a little covering, and what I do, I'll just add a teaspoon of water to make sure the seed is all damp, and push it a little bit just to make sure the soil touches the seed. And basically that's it. That's how you sow in these little magic pots. One thing that's important, put some kind of marker on one of the sides, not in the middle, because if you put it in the middle, then you won't know exactly which side is what. And make a little drawing of what you planted and where, because you may not know, in the first years of gardening, what the leaves looks like on what plant. So yeah, I'll leave it to that. I'll finish sowing this, put it on the windowsill, and I'll come back in a few days to show you the results. Here comes Buddy. Hey, Buddy. So we are back in the greenhouse this time with my mini greenhouses. Yeah, pretty good yield, I guess. from my book, I made some changes because some of them were grown before others, and especially the Daikons, they were like hitting the top of the little greenhouse, so I had to group them and take off the lid because too much moisture can actually harm the leaves. Basically, I guess everything sprouted okay. These are Daikons, these are romaine. This you can see it happened sometime. It was, I guess, a little too busy this week. Let me just focus on that. And I guess the seed cap, or the seed, I don't know, the little thing that covers the seed was stuck on this little plant. And normally if I would have checked every day, I could have taken it off, but I didn't, and it kind of just, you know, got all fungusy. So this I'm gonna throw away. I'm gonna dump it in the compost. I'm not, you know, I don't care too much about my the fungus I get in the compost. My compost heats pretty well, so I guess it kills everything up. What else? This is it was called Perpetual, I don't know how to say that, you know, constant spinach. Oh, there you go. I guess it's more of a I guess a mix between a spinach and a beet or something like that, maybe a Swiss chard or something. These are roquette, and these are more fake spinach, I guess. Now more fake spinach, more romaine. What didn't sprout was actually the I had planted what's it called? I don't know. We call them sea peas over here. They grow near the sea, basically, and they are like wild peas. But yeah, the seed is still, oh, there you go, very hard, and you know, it didn't sprout at all. Maybe I should have put them in the water before, but from what I've seen when a pea is dead, even water doesn't make it like mushy. It stays real hard. I see, ow, I can't crush this. Anyway, I guess the sea peas didn't really work. Maybe they needed to be freeze before. Some, I guess, local wildlife are adapted to our cold climates. But anyway, let's sow these in the greenhouse. So basically I got 7 of them. I've poked 7 holes. It's a little overcrowded for Daikon because they can get huge. I had one that was over 2 feet long once, actually right in this spot. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna harvest some before they get too big, and I'm probably gonna leave like this one and maybe this one and that one, so they can grow bigger, and you know, they won't compete too much for space. And of course I'll add some compost and stuff in there. So basically, how do you sow these? You take your little pot, you put it in your hole, and that's it. Press the soil a little bit, and yeah, you've sown a little plant. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this one had a big root. Now I'm gonna try to make that root go deeper, because yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, usually, you know, I would have sown them earlier, but like I said, this week has been crazy. So now I hope the root won't be too crooked. You see, this one didn't have too big of a root. I'm still gonna sow it like that. There you go. Yeah, just like that. And you know, if it probably will grow out of the soil it's in. Daikon have a tendency to do that. Oh, look at that. The root started to turn around. Let me just get it out. Okay, it wasn't stuck in the little paper mesh. Now I'm gonna try to put the root a little bit deeper. Now I've already added some compost, fresh compost in this one, in this pan. There you go. We're gonna do a little one. I'm gonna try to look in the camera this time, because you know, I keep forgetting that what the camera see and what I see if I'm not looking. The camera cannot be the same sometimes. There you go. Now I hope we don't get a night where it falls down to into the minuses, because I'm not sure how my new greenhouse is gonna do now that, you know, it's less isolated by plastic. But you know, it's actually pretty bright in here. I'm probably gonna end my day up with a headache. I bought a hat. It's actually a weird hat, but I don't remember where I put it. Anyway, so that's I guess that's it. I'm gonna sow the rest of the stuff exactly the same way. So you know, it's not rocket science. It's just gardening. You gotta do it, and you know, every year you gain experience. And yeah, a little logbook helps, by the way. You can note every changes, everything you write, everything you find, and it's pretty fun. Ah, buddy, he keeps eating all the crap he finds. So yeah, everything in the my mini greenhouses has well, they've grown a little bit. It's been like 5 days, I guess. These are my romaine lettuce. As you can see, they sprung a new leaf that actually looks like a romaine lettuce. Yeah, they're all okay. These are peas I planted. Yeah, they're not sprouted yet, but they're probably growing inside. What else? My roquette isn't growing that much. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's pretty small still. I'm not even sure if it likes the greenhouse. I've never tried them. Again here, Perpetual Spinach is a slow grower compared to the romaine. And the fastest and the winner is of course the Daikon radish. These grow really fast. I mean, look at that. Yeah, they're big and strong. Pretty fun to grow too. Soon enough they'll start plumping up and they'll be coming out of the soil. Yeah, these are pretty great. Gotta stop. Oh yeah, too much sun. Yeah, so anyway, this was the result of the mini greenhouse growing stuff. Oh yeah, the CPs haven't come out yet. Not sure they will. We'll see, I guess, in another video. So yeah, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later.